Hare Krishna, Namaste. Chapter 14 is entitled as Guṇatraya Vibhāga Yoga, Sloka 23. Udāsīna-vad āsīnaha guṇair na vicālyate guṇā vartanta ityeva yo vatiṣṭhati neṅgate. This sloka explains about a person who is higher in his consciousness, who is satisfied by the Atma Darshana. Such person understands that the doership, kartritva, is of gunas, not of atmas. The kartritva, the doership for atma, is its effort, whereas the doership of the three modes, gunas, are the actions. Now, the question is, as long as the connection exists between body and atma, the like and dislike going to be there. So whatever Krishna has said so far sounds to be for those who have crossed this material world, meaning they don't have any connection to the Prakriti, the body. So Arjuna's point is, how can he apply those things to himself where he is with the body in this world, which are influenced by the gunas? It doesn't seem to make sense. Is it even possible to be like that? Be not influenced by the three modes? Can one achieve that state while being in this body, not being affected by desires and undesirable things? That's his doubt, and Krishna is explaining in this sloka how that person doesn't get influenced by the three modes. Yaha, one who is situated with the vision of the self. That means he is only concerned about Atma. One who has seen the Atma, a self-realized person. Udāsīna-vad āsīnaha, stays indifferent about anything else other than Atma. Guṇaihi, by the sattva, rajas, tamas qualities, na vicālyate, is agitated, meaning not agitated, or not moved through likes and dislikes. Yaha, who guṇāha, the gunas, the three modes, vartante, do their job, do their work, respective work. Ityeva, knowing thus, vatiṣṭhati, remains quiet. Neṅgate, does not behave in tune with the actions of gunas. Saha, he, guṇātīta, to have crossed the delusion of the gunas, uchyate, is said. This guṇātīta sa uchyate is borrowed from the 25th sloka, because these set of slokas are talking about one who has crossed, not being influenced by the gunas. In 25th sloka, Krishna ends saying, this is how, these are the things by which one transcends the gunas. So that line, guṇātīta sa uchyate, has to be borrowed to this sloka. Translation: one who is unwavering and undisturbed through all these reactions of the material qualities, remaining neutral and transcendental, knowing that the modes alone are active, who is situated in the self and regards alike happiness and distress. Such a person is said to have transcended the modes of nature. What has been said in this sloka is, he whose satisfaction completely lies in the vision of self, Atma Darshana, he stays indifferent about other things. For such persons, the gunas are unable to involve him in their functions through desire and hatred, because he remains quiet, thinking that the gunas are doing their allotted functions and he does not behave in a way where he gets tuned with the acts of gunas. Such a person is said to be guṇātīta, one who has transcended the three modes of material nature. In the sloka, first two lines talks about one who remains neutral and one who is free from attachment and hatred. And the second half of the sloka, next two lines of the sloka, the three modes does whatever it needs to do. It's doing its job. How does it matter for me? Therefore, he remains silent without getting tuned to the gunas, and therefore he doesn't get engaged, entangled in such activities and get pulled into the three modes program. Because he is self-realized, seeing the Atma, he is not bothered about the impacts of the three gunas. When the three gunas tries to influence him through liking and disliking, lamentations, happiness, etc., he doesn't get engaged, rather he stays neutral. Why? Because he has tasted something higher. Therefore, he doesn't go to the lower taste. How does he get the higher taste? How does he become neutral and silent? He understands, he contemplates, he knows that I have got this body due to my previous karma. And the body is a package that comes with gunas. The gunas continues to do their activities, their functions. But I am nowhere related to these gunas. I am Atma. I, Atma. In my natural position, I do not associate with gunas or this body. Therefore, I should just remain unaffected, neutral and silent. He knows what is the use of fighting, challenging these gunas. No use. The gunas are acetanas, doesn't have intelligence. Say for example, if one get hit by a rock, that person doesn't go and fight with the rock. Fighting with a rock has no value. Similarly, fighting with gunas has no value. As they will not fight back, they are achetana. They just continues to do their program. And they do this because of the Lord who has engaged them to do so by my karma. Knowing this, he becomes udāsīna-vad āsīno, neutral, that is, stays indifferent about anything that's being happening through the gunas. He is so because his satisfaction is derived from the vision of the Atma. Because he is unconcerned about other things, he has neither desire nor dislike for those happenings. Therefore, he will not get engaged or influenced by the gunas, rather works to overcome by not getting frustrated, irritated. He knows very well that gunas engage in their respective qualities, and these gunas cannot generate desire or dislike in me, as I am different from the gunas. I am not this body, I am not this gunas, they are foreign to me. I am Atma. In this way, he withdraws himself from the functions of the gunas. The functions that we already read earlier: prakasham, pravrittim, moham. Prakasham by sattva guna, prakritim by rajoguna, moha by tamoguna. Say, when rajoguna is engaged and influences and anger against someone, one who is realized, he knows the reality. Before reacting to that situation, to become angry towards that person, which is caused by the prominency of Rajoguna, he analyzes and he knows that this is caused by Rajoguna to make me angry against this person and create a dislike towards that person. But I should not develop hatred toward this person. I should not become angry towards that person. Why? By showing and becoming angry and developing hatred towards that person, I will lose what I am really supposed to do. My focus will turn towards that person whom I don't like, rather than focusing myself within towards my spiritual progress. Therefore, I should not get angry, I should not hate that person, which are all the influence triggered by the Rajoguna. He stays neutral. Likewise, when Sattva Guna is prominent, triggers me to like someone. The previous case was to dislike someone, where over here Sattva Guna is prominent and it triggers me to like someone. I should not get influenced by such things and develop attachment towards that person by adding him into our favorite list. So, towards the person whom I was going to hate by the influence of the Rajoguna, I should not think that person should suffer, fall down, have short life, etc. Not to think ill about that person or for that person. In the same way, I should not think that a person whom I like should be best in his life. The prayer one may be easy to understand, that we should not think ill about others, whereas the latter one may be a little hard to understand. But the point here, what has been said by not thinking one to be favorable and another one to be unfavorable, is said to be neutral position. In this way, he doesn't get impacted by the gunas, as he doesn't take those actions in tune with the gunas. He be silent. When one comes to the understanding that prakasham, pravritti, moha or the effects of gunas, he knows he has nothing to do with it, and he continues to contemplate the same thing, that it is gunas which is doing and I am aloof from the gunas, and he stays silent, tushnim. We are in this 14th chapter talking about being silent. We have seen this also in the 2nd chapter, where Arjuna said to Krishna in the 9th sloka, na yotsya iti govindam uktva tushnim babuvaha. He said, Govinda, I will not fight. He said this, and tushnim, kept silent. When Arjuna became silent over there, Krishna chastised him for being silent. But over here in 14th chapter, Krishna praises that person who is silent. What's the difference? Over there in 2nd chapter, the silence of Arjuna is due to his ignorance. But here in 14th chapter, the silence is out of knowledge, not out of ignorance. If one thinks that he is the one who is doing the activity, he is the one who is in delusion, etc., he has no proper understanding of this subject, and he will get entangled more and more into the programs of gunas. For example, when one gets a strong desire to do something like watch a movie, which is triggered by rajoguna, passion, the person attempts to fulfill that strong desire by watching the movie. If he was able to watch, then he is happy. If he was not able to watch and fulfill his desire, he gets frustrated, angry. Therefore, he makes various attempts to watch the movie. So during this time, he spent all his time, effort, thoughts, energy into fulfilling his material desire to satisfy his senses and mind. That means during this whole time, he was totally away from the thoughts of Atma, away from the self-realization program. So the idea of this sloka is that to convey the message that the gunas are doing their work, which has no relevance to oneself. He does not get influenced by those work of guna. Instead, he is steadfast in experiencing the self. Guṇā vartanta. He does that by taking a position of neutral, being neutral, and remains quiet with that contemplation of gunas characteristics and Atma's characteristic. Such person is said to be guṇātīta, one who has transcended the three modes. And Krishna continues the subject in the next upcoming slokas. Udāsīna-vad āsīnaha guṇair na vicālyate guṇā vartanta ityeva yo vatiṣṭhati neṅgate. Namaste. Hare Krishna.